Unit 1 of the first module discusses gender issues in development through our historical background and how gender issues have evolved along with different development processes. Let's take a look at the history behind how gender issues in development evolved. The United Nations Charter of 1945 and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights in 1948 established the first official worldwide recognition of women's equality and non-discrimination on the basis of sex.
Gender as a concept has evolved over several decades along with varying development approaches. In the early years, the focus was on women's reproductive roles, both biological and social. Women were primarily viewed in the domestic sphere as mothers and wives, and the main issues considered were food and nutrition, contraceptives, and healthcare. Women's roles in the economic sphere was brought to attention at the First World Conference for Women in 1975, followed by the UN Decade for Women in 1976 to 1985. Women in Development approach called for women's rights to development and recognition of women's economic role in national economies. There are specific legal and political frameworks in place to achieve gender equality. The United Nations adopted the Convention for Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women in December 1979. CEDAW is often described as the International Bill of Rights for Women. CEDAW requires countries to eliminate discrimination against women in the public as well as the private sphere, including in the family, and recognizes that traditional gender roles and stereotypes must be eliminated in order to end all forms of discrimination against women and girls. CEDAW seeks to achieve substantive equality, or equality of results, which stresses that there should be equal access, equal opportunities, and equal results for women and girls. As of 2016, 189 countries have ratified CEDAW. We will dive deeper into CEDAW in the second module. The second important framework is the Beijing Declaration and Platform for Action, which is the outcome document of the Fourth World Conference on Women in September 1995. It is considered as a blueprint for improving position of women and advancing women's rights. In the 1980s, gender development approach was introduced as more of a comprehensive development model, capturing social, economic, and political balances between women and men as a precondition for development. Elements of socially constructed differences between men and women, gender roles and relations, the need to challenge the same is embedded in the GAD approach. We hope you have enjoyed this video on the historical background of gender issues in development, and hope to see you soon.